Hello friends, in this lecture we'll study what is hybrid cloud. So in previous two lectures we studied what is public cloud, then what is private cloud. So this is the third deployment model, which is the hybrid cloud. So hybrid, as you can see, a name itself suggests that the you can see a mix of two. So it is a mix of both public as well as private cloud. So you are reaping the benefits of a public cloud as well as you are enjoying the security of a private cloud. So let's see what hybrid cloud is. So it is often called as the best of both worlds. Hybrid cloud combine on-premise infrastructure or you can as private cloud with public cloud, so organizations can reap the advantages of both. So it is like you know end users are using the private cloud, but at times when it is required you can use the public cloud as well. So this is the most you can say used deployment model which is being currently used by the organization. So because most of the organizations they are currently having their data center, so they are not the major reason that okay, this is being the model which is currently being used and preferred. The one thing is that all the organizations they don't want to take the risk for moving the all the infra in one go to the public cloud, so they are slowly testing and moving their infra to the public cloud. And the other is and the other reason which organization is having, they want to have the sensitive data or data on which they need more control. They wanted to have in on-premise or in private cloud, but the data like web application, wherein they need less control or less security, and where they can reap the benefit of public cloud, they have moved that particular workload to the public cloud environment. So in that way, they are using both infra of the private as well as public cloud. So in hybrid cloud, data and applications can move between the private and public cloud for a greater flexibility. So I'll explain in a moment the concept. So the another thing is one can use the public cloud for high volume, lower security needs such as web-based email, and the private cloud for on-premises for sensitive and business critical like financial reporting. So like I said, public cloud you can use wherein a lower security is required and you need a high volume of data, and wherein the traffic is huge and you want to reap the benefit of public cloud infra, you can go ahead and use the public cloud. Now where think that okay, this data is very much sensitive, and if you deploy this particular or migrate this data to the public cloud, there could be issues. So you can use your private cloud and put your sensitive data within your organization or private cloud only, so that it is within your control. And the other is like in hybrid cloud, you can also search for this word. What is cloud bursting? Is a very good option, and organizations are reaping benefit of this. I'll tell you what cloud bursting is. So let's say you are running couple of this end users are accessing some of the websites, and during the normal business hours, whatever application servers or the infra you're having, they are able to handle that particular load. But there might be a possibility that okay, after 2 days or 3 days, a big billion sale is coming, like I gave the example of Flipkart, or a new year sale is coming, right? So in that case, you have announced some days of sale, that okay, from for particular next 1 week there could be sales on multiple products. So in that case, you are expecting that a huge traffic would be coming, and you want to use the benefit of public cloud. So in that case, you can quickly deploy those particular servers within the cloud, so that whatever the load is being coming onto your servers, that peak can be handled by the public cloud. So in that case, that is called as cloud burst. Whenever there is a spike in the usage or in the activity, so in that case, rather than procuring your own infra, you can use the infra provided by the public cloud, and you'll pay for those uh, pay the charges only for that time, and after that, when the requirement is there not there, you can shut down those instances and you'll not be charged for that. So in this way, hybrid cloud has a number of benefits. So let's see a couple of benefits of hybrid cloud. Your organization can maintain control over the private infrastructure for sensitive assets. There is more flexibility, like you can take advantage of the additional resources in the cloud whenever there is a spike or a need. Cost effectiveness, like with the ability to scale to the public cloud, you need not to pay for the you're not paying anything for the upfront cost. You're only paying for the time you have used some extra capacity, extra storage onto the cloud. And there is a ease like transition to the cloud, because you can migrate gradually and within different in different phases. Like once you are satisfied with this particular project and that is running successfully onto the cloud, then you can go ahead and plan your second project and your second data center, third data center. So there is a ease in that once your organization or the stakeholders are fully satisfied, gradually you can move your infra to the to the public cloud. So these are the benefits of hybrid cloud. So, my dear friends, like in the very first lecture when we study what is cloud computing, we had a long definition from the NIST, and at the point I've said that okay, this definition might be looking very lengthy, and NST, this National Institutes of Standard and Technology, had spent a lot of time in standardizing the definition. So once we complete all the lectures, like five attributes or five essential characteristics and three service models and three deployment models, we'll again come to this definition and we'll see that okay, if it is simple, right, and if it is worth spending time. So b- as per my knowledge, there could not be any best definition than this of cloud computing. So now you can see, just pay attention to the colors which are red. So what is cloud computing now? So cloud computing is a model for enabling ubiquitous, means everywhere, right? So like broad network access, convenient on-demand network access, like the first characteristics, and ubiquitous is present everywhere. The second characteristics we studied, to a network access to a shared pool of configurable resources, where we said that a pool of resources should be available in terms of network servers and storage that can be rapidly provisioned and released with the minimal management effort of the service provider interaction. So this is the another characteristics, and this model is composed of five essential characteristics which are given above: three service model, IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS, and three deployment models that we have just finished, like public cloud, private, and hybrid cloud. So if you'll see, it is just the combination of those five essential characteristics and then your deployment and the service models. So as per me, there could not be any best definition. NIST has done a wonderful work in defining and explaining cloud computing. So I hope this definition would be simple now. So this is it, my dear friends. So hope you have really enjoyed this course, wherein we have studied each and every topic in detail, and I have also included a couple of demos so that you can correlate in a live environment that okay, how cloud providers are providing such a big infra, and then what is they are having within their data centers, how many data centers, and how they are connected worldwide, so that you can understand that okay, it is really very difficult at the vendors or the providers side itself, that to provide such a big infra, how much money and the effort is required at their end. So thank you, friends, thank you for spending your time. In case you are having any doubts, you can write it to me. You can you know we'll try to solve your query as soon as possible. Thank you, friends. Thank you for